Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am so excited to be bringing this message for you today. It's just been a really, really magical just few readings just have all been magical. Okay, I'm going to do just one shuffle each because I have pre-shuffled, and in the pre-shuffle I saw the Goose, Gratitude, and Guilt. Service, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. So, what this means to me is, first of all, Goose, Gratitude, and Guilt all begin with the letter G, so the G may be significant to someone. Then we had the 2 8s, the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Cups is the spiritual path for me. That's the way I read it. And when you are on your spiritual path, you're no longer trapped in the matrix. And I said I was just going to shuffle once, but man, I'm shuffling more. It just feels like you're being liberated, but it is your choice. And you have to choose which direction to go. But people suffer some guilt being in this 8 of Swords energy. That's what's holding you back. Your spiritual path, that's what needs to be healed to work on your spiritual path. All right, this one was left on the table. 8 of Swords. It says, it is so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence and affirm your freedom. That is choosing the spiritual path. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I think it's significant to stay out. Actually, I'm going to put it right there. See if you can see it right there. I think that was a significant message. All right, so let's get started on this reading. I'm going to pull from this deck first. Let me tell you the decks I'm using. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot, the Animal Tarot, the Archangel Animal, Message from Your Animal Spirit Guides, and the Soul's Journey. So, kind of like Animal Week. Alright, let's get started and let's see what comes through for you. Remember, this is a general read. If you need a private reading, please contact me through the email in the description box. I'd be happy to provide that. Also, please cooperate with the algorithm of YouTube by interacting with this video in some way or with my page in some way. I don't monetize my channel. This is part of my mission to bring these messages, and the more you tickle the algorithm, the more likely these readings will pop up into somebody's suggested video box so that they can receive the message that was intended for them. Okay, so Rat, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. So you're not trapped in the matrix. You be true to yourself. When you know that you're on the spiritual path and you have the choice to, be on a higher frequency, in a higher, at a higher ascension level, you choose that. And when you choose that, the universe will support you. It will help remove the obstacles and barriers that are beyond your choice to help free you and liberate you from lower vibration densities and energies. Anything from this deck? Yeah. Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Okay, so support your spiritual path by creating a sacred place, a place that is quiet and that has, kind of like my sacred space here, has things that are spiritually meaningful to you. I mean, one day I really ought to just kind of go through everything and share why everything's here. Things that just have a good energy for me, and they help to make these, bring in the clarity from my guides and your guides. Oh my. Okay, so we have honesty and relationship. Those were in the last reading together. I shuffled these decks 5 times before I during the pre-shuffle. So this could be connected to that prior reading about truth and honesty and pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Panda and pride. Wow. Okay. Honesty is, I can't always expect truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, and I am attracted to those who serve my highest good. If people aren't being honest with you, they're not serving your highest good. That is simple as it gets. That's the choice that you have to make. If you're going to continue to be around that people, it's going to trap you in that Eight of Swords. Here's the Mother of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, grounded, abundant, loving, just open, resourceful, practical. Overgiver, the Magician in the challenge position, may be struggling with somebody's an overgiver. Maybe always tries to see the best in people and then is deceived because they're not, those people aren't being honest. And so, but their loving, giving heart, there's the Two of Pentacles. That is the transformation, decision making. Okay, so that's the heads up from Spirit that you need to surround yourself with your kind of your spiritual expectations of yourself and others. If somebody you know is not being honest with you, they are keeping you in that Eight of Swords energy. There's just no other way. If you're accepting that kind of behavior, you're going to be stuck in that low vibration. You have a choice, and you can choose to be true to yourself. And say, I don't want to be around people who lie or who manipulate or who deceive. I want to be around people who are going to support my authenticity, because I love myself and I know that people are capable of being honest with me. And if they aren't, then that's the choice they're making, and it's not supportive of what I'm trying to do. All right, these came out in the reverse. They came out like this, and so when I picked them up, they're in the upright. So we have Death and the Four of Cups, and what this is really making the choice that's going to emotionally not just gratify yourself, but where you feel supported, that you're going to put an end to those relationships that are not supportive of you. And if they're lying and malicious to you, that's not support. You are going to expect to be treated the way you treat others. And you see that the people in your circle have that capacity to treat you in that really high vibe, respectful, supportive way. But you have to expect it. And when they don't, you know, call it out. Son of Wands, Daughter of Pentacles, Mother of Wands. Right away I heard family members. We have the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, and the Mother of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. But then you have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. And really what this is that it just feels like you have some family members that are around you that are, it's like they're pretending. They're pretending to be supportive. But the resonance of it is that you know they're not. I don't know. Let me clarify that. This is the Crystal Visions Tarot. It's my clarification deck. Listen, a good shuffle. Surround yourself with sacred energy. You know, maybe a protective bubble. Because the Fool upright, yeah, this is a new path. From here on out, you have to stand in your truth, and you have to expect everyone else to treat you with truth. It's time for truth. The Hanged Man. Yeah, absolutely. You got the Fool and the Hanged Man. And if you can see, he's kind of shielding his eyes for so long. And the reason you've been in this Eight of Swords energy is you have now, you have been for so long just trying to see the good in everybody. And they've used that against you. And now it's time to really start on a new journey where you say, yeah, there's the Star. Look at all three major arcanas. You have done your healing work, and you're really reticent about getting back into relationships that are going to prove to be less than supportive. You've come too far on your spiritual path. And now you realize that you just can't accept that, because if you do, it's not showing self-love. If you accept lies and manipulations and deceit, you're denying yourself truth. It is time for truth in all things. So if you have a truth, speak it. If you know that somebody is not being truthful with you, then it may be time to just walk on. Anything else? Ace of Cups, yep. 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 It's closing the door on people who aren't supporting you on your path. This better version of you, they're still trying to manipulate you back into an older version of yourself, which is no longer your truth. Bottom of the deck, they say Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Set underneath, take that one. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is investing in yourself. Making sure that you're, this is a new beginning, and it is driven by the opportunities that are emotionally supportive and the people that are emotionally supportive and the things that you're passionate about. And again, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. And here are the new opportunities coming in. After, look at these three major arcanas. The Hanged Man, the Star, and the Fool. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Namaste.